Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia, you can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lady Dog Softball here on the Lanier County Network. It's Keith Newbern along with Jeremy Lewis. Our Lady Dogs are going to be taking on the Irwin County Lady Indians this afternoon. Got a double dip for you, 2 games starting. First game started at 4, second game probably about 15 minutes thereafter. Starting lineups are just being announced. They're not going to do the national anthem, I do not believe, this afternoon. As Sammy Siska is in the circle for game 1, she is throwing some warm-up pitches. Looks like Steffi Gano behind the plate.
Elizabeth Tucker, and then right, number 10, Alexis McIntyre.
Jeremy, it is very hot.
It's very hot, yes.
So I don't know how many folks will be able to make it out of this first game. Hopefully everyone knew that it was going to be on this afternoon and they can watch it live here. Lady Indians are going to lead off here. I don't have their roster. I'll try to get that at some point. First pitch from Sammy Siska called a ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Aniston Gano down at third. Cassidy Newsom down at short. Second pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1, 1-1. Reagan Newsom out at second base. Ramsey James over at first. Jenna Shaw out in right field. Elle Watson in center field. And Braylon Burkhalter out in left. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Jeremy, that's our original starting lineup from game 1 of the season. So it looks like the Lady Dogs have gotten back healthy. There's a little nubber out towards first. Ramsey can't come up with it. Be an error on the first baseman. And she threw it by. She picked it up and threw it by Reagan Newsom, and Jenna Shaw was backing up to play. So Irwin County will have a base runner here early on the error. Ball was hit, looked like right off the end of the bat and just squibbed out towards first. Bunt, pull back, throw down to first. She gets back in. No balls, 1 strike. Defense rotated very nicely that time. Everybody was moving. Outfielders come up and covered the bags behind the infielders. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Throw down to first again. Runner dives back in safe. I want to remind everyone, Lady Dogs will play again at home on Thursday afternoon. Foul back our way right at us up against the screen. Thursday afternoon, Lady Dogs at home against Eccles County. That'll be the pink out game for breast cancer awareness. Oh, 2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And Gano throws down to first again. Runner dives back in. 1 away. Eccles County, not Eccles County. I was talking about them coming Thursday. Irwin County, rather. I think they come in having only won 1 game so far this season. Pitch bunted, Strude, no good. Throw down the first, ball dropped. Dive back in, she was safe anyway. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Defense moving around a whole lot here in the top half of the first. Swung on a miss, runner goes, throw down to second, goes into center field. L. Watson backing that up. Stolen base. Now 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. Popped up, foul back and on to the black mesh that goes over the shade cloth that goes over the bleachers. Out of play. Count will stay 0-2. Jeremy, is that you texting me?
Nope, not me.
Foul back up against the screen. Mr. Gano up in the booth has sent me the roster. There's another foul ball. This will be the 3-hole hitter, Lauren Hester. She's also the pitcher, number 11. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 away now here in the top of the first. Well, it shows her as the pitcher, but she didn't appear to be the young lady who was warming up to pitch, so we'll see. Now batting number 14, Bella Cleghorn, third baseman. Strike 1 to her. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch about to be made. Here it is. Call, strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll end the top half of the first. No runs, no hits, 1 Lanier County error. And we'll go to the second inning, to the bottom of the first with no score.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back here at V.O. Moore Field, bottom half of the first inning, Lady Dogs coming up to bat. Going to have Steffi Gano leading things off. First pitch to her up high. Oh, I think I almost dropped it up high for a ball. I thought, I might have spoke too quick, but 1 ball, no strikes. There's a line drive out into center field for a base hit. So Steffi Gano leads the game off with a single right back up the middle. Now to bring up Elle Watson. Elle, a big part of that rally last week down in Charleston. Pitch up high, ball 1. Doubled in that 8th inning. I think she came around and scored one of the runs. It's a ball in the dirt. Gano stays tight at first. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Up high, ball 3, 3-0.
Keith, did you happen to catch that picture I took of you two last night at the coaches show and put on the Facebook page?
I didn't. I seen you was taking pictures, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the page. Ball. Don't know if that might have hit her, but it was ball 4 either way.
I decided I'd give everybody a behind-the-scenes look and take a picture of the setup and you guys sitting there talking.
I got you. Had some of our loyal listeners who said they would like to be able to hear if they came up at 8. There's a call strike to Aniston Gano. Said they would like to be able to hear the show inside the Huddle House. Jeremy made that available yesterday. So next, I don't know if we're going to be able to do one next Monday. We'll talk about that later. But the next coaches show that we have, if you want to come up and eat at the Huddle House, you'll be able to hear live inside the building. Unless you're a disgruntled patron like we might have had last night. Ball 1, 1-1. 2-1. I'm sorry, ball 2. And in that case, you could sit on the other end and you won't have to hear it. I'm sure Mr. Brown has plenty of seating. Ball 3, 3-1. Three ball, 1 strike. Ball 4 down low. And that'll load the bases for Sammy Siska. Sammy drove in the go-ahead run with a bases-loaded single down in Folkestone last week. We've talked a lot about that game. That was a big ball game for these Lady Dogs. And what we feel like might have captured them the region championship. Or it may give them a good. There's a high fly ball out in the left field. Left fielder goes back. She won't get it. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. 1 runs in. Watson on the way. She's going to score. Aniston Gano's going to hold up at third. The throw gets by the third baseman, but nobody will be able to advance. Sammy Siska doubles up against the fence out in left field, and the Lady Dogs lead it 2-0. And that's going to bring up Ramsey James, the first baseman. Of course, the last time we were here, I believe it was our last game here we was doing on last week, Ramsey hit a home run out over just past the scoreboard. She hits a line drive down the left field line, fair, right on the chalk. Gano scores, Siska scores. James will roll into second with a double. She wasn't sure that the ball was fair and didn't run right away. And that's going to bring up Cassidy Newsom now score 4-0 early here. Nobody out still in the top half of the first. And there's a hard hit ball out in the left field. Base hit. James rounds third. She'll hold up there. Cassidy Newsom will stop down at first with a single. And count up those hits, Jeremy. I don't I'll have to get you to start writing stuff like that down for me.
I lost count. Math is not my thing.
Ball 1 to Reagan Newsom. As
Somebody just took off to second.
Cassidy steals second. Runners at second, third now. Still nobody out. Ball in the dirt. 2-0. So let's see. Steffi Gano had a single. El Watson walked. Aniston Gano walked. Sammy Siska doubled. Ramsey James doubled. So that's 3 hits. 2 for extra bases. And Cassidy Newsom singled, so 4 hits. 4 hits so far in the inning. Ball 4 inside to Reagan Newsom, and that'll load the bases again for number 33, Jenna Shaw. Jenna has had some big hits for the Lady Dogs so far this season, not this evening. It's her first bad bat this evening. She takes ball 1 inside. Goes back to the first game of the year against Telfair. Jenna and a walk-off single. There's a line drive out into right center field. That ball's going to roll all the way to the fence. 1 runs in, 2 runs in. Reagan Newsom's going to score, and Jenna goes in standing up with a triple. 3-run bases clearing triple for Jenna Shaw. And it's 7-0 Lady Dogs here in the bottom of the first inning. Scoreboard just went off. 7 runs on 5 hits, and then Braylon Burkhalter. She goes up there hacking and chops one foul past the third base dugout. Had the coach kind of scrambling around down there. Still nobody out. Pitch to Braylon up high for a ball, 1-1. And Steffi Gano waits on deck for her second at bat in the inning. Hard chopper over to third. Coach Rob Brunel fields it, hands it to the third baseman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to Braylon. Hit her. She's hit by a pitch. And she'll go down the first and third now. And Steffi Gano will make her second plate appearance of the game. She's singled to lead this thing off. Pitch up high, ball 1, 1-0. Coach Brunel telling Steffi he'd like to see her stride, whether she swings or not. Pitch, call, strike, and Braylon Burkhalter strolls into second, stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, nobody out. 7 runs already in the inning. On 5, Lady Dog hit. There's a ball that's going to bounce up and hit her. Jenna Shaw would have scored had that ball not hit Gano. There's 2 hit batsmen now in a row. Neil Watson up for her second time in the inning. She walked earlier. Bases loaded again. I think this is the 3rd time in the call, strike 1. I believe this is the 3rd time, maybe the 4th time already in this
strike
ball game.
1 or strike 2?
Strike 1, new batter.
Yeah.
Steffi was hit by a pitch.
I'm not paying attention.
Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Another ball in the dirt, 2-1. Throw to third. And Jenna Shaw scrambles back in. Didn't think she was expecting the throw over there. Pitch, call, strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Pitch inside. Full count now. Nowhere to put L. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 4. Got to force Jenna Shaw home with a run. 8-0 Lady Dogs. And Aniston Gano makes her way to the plate. And I'd like to see her hit one out there over that Final 4 sign. Pitch outside. Ball 1.
That's a good plan.
Aniston walked her first time up. Ball bounces up there, 2-0. I think this pitcher would rather walk in a run than see her hit it over that sign, Jeremy. Wind kind of blowing out that way. Flag flying. There's ball 3. It kind of rolled up there.
This is not bowling. Somebody needs to tell her this ain't bowling.
Yeah, our little girls, when the pitcher does that, they got a little cheer they do. It says rolling, rolling, pitcher going bowling. Ball inside, and out of forcing another run. Braylon Burkhalter across the plate with run number 9. Sammy Siska going to come up. Second time she's batted with the bases loaded. In this bottom of the first, she doubled the first time and drove in the first 2 runs of the game. So Lady Dogs have 9 runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, and 2 hit batters. I don't know how, maybe more walks than that. I don't know.
Same pitcher?
Same pitcher, I believe. Yeah, same pitcher, or they would give her some warm-up pitches. So I hope they got more, because they're going to be, here's another whole ball game to go. Sammy stands in. Here's the pitch, and it hits her right between the numbers. And Steffi Gano will score. Hits Sammy right between the 1 and the 6. She carried the bat with her all the way to first and handed it to Coach Ray. Ten nothing, no outs, bases loaded, and Ramsey James is the batter. And the pitch, ball 1. And Jeremy, if you remember, way back when we done the first game of the year here, we kept up with the Irwin County, Eccles County game. Ball 2, she's bowling again, and it was. I kept telling the score, and it was like 18-16. It wound up like 31-18. So I don't think we'll give up 18. We might score 31. Pitch all the way to the screen. L not going to go.
That was a very wild one there.
That was a very wild.
Like 10 foot over from where it's supposed to be.
I know it's only the bottom of the first, but I think we need to get the umpire water after the inning. There's a hard hit ball inside the bag at third. And there's 1 run. There's 2 runs. And Ramsey James has her second 2-run double of the first inning. Lady Dogs 12, Irwin County 0.
What's he saying?
I think he's letting the coach for Irwin know that was a fair ball. I think my phone is going to show the hard hit ball, but foul from Cassidy Newsom. I put my phone behind me because it's going to get too hot. It's about to burn up, burn me when I touched it. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Cassidy down low, past the catcher, She still hadn't found it, but Coach Brunell not going to send any runners, up 12-0 here in the first. I wonder, Jeremy, he may go through the lineup twice and then start substituting. Pitch, ball low. I lost track of hits, Jeremy. I think it's 6. Might be 7. 6?
I don't know.
It's 6. 6 hits. 12. I was trying to keep up with that. Call, strike. 2-2.
Well, maybe next year I might be able to work in the number of hits to the score screen on the screen here.
I got you.
Might be able to get it for baseball.
Ball outside. Full count now. To Cassidy Newsom, shortstop in game 1. Ball 4. And this time Siska will score. I don't think Coach Brunell wanted her to, but it was instinct. She was already here before he could say come back. 13-0, and Reagan Newsom will step in. Ball behind her. Good look on game changer, Jeremy.
4.
For how many hits? I think it's 6. There's a line drive out in the center. Center fielder makes the catch for out number 1. Tagging and scoring is Ramsey James. Sacrifice fly for Reagan Newsom, and the Lady Dogs will lead 14-0, and that's the first out of the inning. Hit the ball right on the nose, right to the center fielder. And that's a good outcome for something you'd like to see in a close ball game. Coach pleased with that. Pitch up high. And Cassidy Newsom still second. There's a pitch rolled up there. 2-0.
I have a total of 50 pitches. I don't know how many was for the last inning. That's what this thing says. I don't know if that's right or not.
50 pitches just for this pitcher. When it goes to the next inning, it'll show how many our pitcher threw.
Yeah, number 11. I guess, is that number 11 out there?
There's a call. I think that was a call strike. 2-1.
They don't have their name, just a number 11.
And the umpire is kind of getting a chuckle. I think Jenna Shaw must have said something about that pitch. And there's a hard ground ball. Shortstop up with it over to first for out number 2. Throw to third, not in time. Cassidy Newsom goes in there standing. Braylon Burkhalter, the 18th batter to bat in the inning. So far, 14 of those have scored. Pitch rolled up there, ball 1. Ball 2 bounces in. Jeremy, we was playing middle school down in Brooks County, and the pitcher threw the pitch. It bounced, and Lucy Spikes hit it and almost hit it over the fence in left field.
Of this field?
No, in Brooks County. We were playing in Brooks County. The pitcher threw it, and it bounced like that, and it bounced up. And when it bounced up, she hit it.
It is hot out here.
And you know what? You got to play 3 innings. And there's another hit batter. And that'll
Got to play 3 innings?
Got to play 3. GHSA has never, well, I don't know why they won't do it. They won't come up with a 2-inning run rule. It's 15.
I guess it's only 14 right now. I guess they figure you'll make it to at least 3.
Steffi Gano with her 3rd plate appearance. She singled the first time, walked the next time. She has 1 of 6 hits in the inning, scored 2 of the 14 runs. It's a hard foul ball down towards the third base dugout. Rolls out into left field. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 15 after 3, I believe is the run rule. Excuse me, pitch way outside. 2-1. Starting to feel bad for this little Irwin County pitcher. She's having a hard time finding that she hits another batter. She's having a hard time finding the strike zone. And bless her heart, when she does, they hit it. And now Coach Brunell is going to sub in. Ivy Allen will bat for L. Watson. And over at first, Daisy Jones is going to run for catcher Steffi Gano. Call strike. No balls, 1 strike. Ivy Allen, her first at bat of the game. Here in the bottom of the first. Lady Dogs lead 14-0. Ball behind her, 1-1. Better go up there hacking, Ivy. They're gonna call. He's gonna call anything close. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 2-2. Runners on the corners now. Cassidy Newsom, I believe, over on 3rd. Bases are loaded, I'm sorry. There's a foul ball off of her helmet. Two-two pitch, lined out in the left field. Ought to get down for a hit. Cassidy Newsom scores. Braylon Burkhalter over to 3rd. Down to 2nd goes Daisy Jones. And Aniston Gano will swing the bat for the 3rd time. Well, she hadn't swung it yet because she's been walked twice. Pitch outside. Nope. Call for a strike. 0-1. Aniston looking for one a little bit closer to the plate. Oh, there it was. She swung through it. A little bit out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 15-0 Lady Dogs here in the bottom of the first. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll end the first inning with your score, Lady Dogs 15, Irwin 0. All right, we back here at VL Moore Field for the top of the second inning. Lady Dawgs with a 15-run bottom half of the first. See if there's any changes out there. Yeah, you got pitch call for a ball. You got Ivy Allen in center field. I think Ivy came in to bat for Il Watson, and I believe that's the only change we have. Ball stayed high, 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Call, strike 2, 2-2. Ball hit high in the air out in the left field. Braylon Burkhalter over under makes the catch for out number 1. Number 00 now batting for Irwin County. Let's see if I can go back to Mr. Gano's. That's a call strike. That's going to be Haley Pless, the first baseman. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Strike 3. That'll be out number 2. That's going to bring up Jade. I guess that's, I'm trying to say that last name. Number 18, Jade. I want to try to say that last name. I can't read it. Second baseman. Ball outside, 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch, ground ball out to second. Reagan up with it, flips to first in time for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. Lady Dawgs lead it 15-0.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, welcome back to Lady Dawgs softball here on the Lanier County Network. Lady Dawgs lead this one 15-0 here going to the bottom of the second inning. Scored 15 runs on 7 hits.
I guess they're not quite ready. Oh, there it is.
Throw down a second. Sammy Siska's going to lead things off. She's pitching this afternoon for the Lady Dawgs. I'm sure we're going to probably see some pinch hitters as this game progresses. This would likely be the last at-bat for the Lady Dawgs. Pitch inside for a ball.
For this game, there is a second game coming up after this one.
Yeah, for this game. Pop foul back towards the visitors' bleachers. Out of play. I don't believe anybody's sitting over there. It's mighty, mighty hot today. I think most of the Irwin County people said they'll just sit on our side under the shade, what little bit there is. It's 110 in the shade, people. You can believe that. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sammy Siska. She's doubled in a couple of runs. She hits a blooper over third. Had a fall in for a base hit. Left fielder having trouble coming up with it. She finally does. Gets it into second. Second baseman having a hard time. Corralling it. They finally get it to the pitcher. Kendrick Fender now. KK going to run for Sammy Siska.
What'd he say?
I didn't hear it.
Something about next time you do something, I'm going to do something, and that was all I picked up on it. He was talking to the runner, or the hitter, the umpire was.
I don't know. Pitch up high. This is Brenna Bitterfield batting now, and she is hitting for, I believe, Cassidy Newsom. She hits a high pop out past shortstop. Left fielder over, makes the catch for out number 1. She wasn't hitting for Cassidy. She was hitting for Ramsey James. Cassidy's hitting for herself.
Excuse me, I'm trying to blow gnats away, and I've got the microphone on.
One out here in the second. Cassidy hits a line drive out towards center all the way to the wall. She rounds first, headed for second. Throw in there. She's in safely. Throw to the plate, and Kendrick Fender will come in to score. 16-0, Lady Dawgs. Hard ground ball past the shortstop into left field. Base hit for Maggie Ray. Maggie hitting for, I believe, Reagan Newsom. And now Daisy Jones will come to the plate. Excuse me, I'm blowing gnats too. Daisy shows bunt, gets it down, but foul.
You don't think about the microphone when you get a gnat right there and you're just like trying to get it to go away.
Ball hits Daisy Jones. And Daisy will stroll down the first. And the bases are loaded for, let's see who's hitting here.
13? Yep.
Number 13. And I do not see her face, and I don't have her number. Don't have her name. Call strike on her. Fly ball out in the left. That's going to drop for a hit. Well, let's see. Well, I think it would, but yeah, she got in there. Could have been a force at third. I cannot remember that young lady's name, but it's Miss April Chadwick's daughter. And I believe Steffi Gano is now the batter. Yes, Gano back to the. Line drive single out in the left field. Try to score Maggie Ray. Over to third is Daisy Jones. Down to second goes that number 13. And Steffi has her second hit of the day. Alyssa Chadwick is what my wife thinks her name is. She texted me. Hopefully that's correct. And we got a courtesy runner over at first is Lindsay Newsom. Lady Dogs leading 18-0. Pitch up high to Ivy Allen. She came in for Elle Watson back in the bottom of the first. Pitch is going to hit Ivy. I think that's the second time she's been hit. And I think that's going to make it 19-0. And Lily Lyons is going to come to the plate and hit for Aniston Gano.
They definitely need a after two rule.
Lily pops it up to the catcher, and she makes a catch in foul territory for out number 2. Sammy Sisko will hit for herself. And she is the pitcher today.
What you looking at?
I'm trying to see if my child is leaving.
How many cars is back there? Because there ain't very many people here.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 to Sammy up high. Ball 1-1.
Maybe it won't be quite so hot at the next game. Like, I mean, not the second game here, but the next game after today.
Second game, you think? Ball all the way to the screen, and Coach Brunel will not allow the runner to score. Being courteous with the score 19-0. Pitch hit hard past third, but foul. Runners will return to their respective bases. Ball 3, it bounces up there. Not sure if the runners will be moving. Typically they would be with a 3-ball, 2-strike, 2-out situation. I think we have a new pitcher, Jeremy. You let me miss that. I didn't even notice that.
What you mean you didn't notice that?
I didn't even notice.
They warmed up. You don't remember that?
No, I don't even remember it. I must have been doing something else. Ball gets past the shortstop for an error. And the Lady Dogs will lead it 20-0. And Brenna Benefield will bat for the second time this afternoon. She hit a high fly ball into the left field, I believe, her last time up. That was caught by the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit foul and out of play over towards the third base dugout. And Kendrick Fender will run again for Sammy Siska. Pitch low and away. Throw over to third, not in time. They like to try to catch you off guard over there at third base. They try to sneak in a throw over there and get the runner coming back. 1-1 to Brenna Benefield. Here's the pitch. A pie ball, 2-1. Got to be careful calling these strikes so soon. The umpire is wide in the strike zone with the score as it is. Call strike 2, 2-2. Infield is in for some unknown reason. 2 outs. Pitch is low and away. Ball 3, full count again. Yeah, really don't understand why the infield is in. Got 2 outs. Scores 20-0. The bottom of the second, and the infield is in. Maybe they're working on something. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the bottom of the second inning. Lady Dogs pick up 5 more runs. I won't even attempt to figure out how many hits. We'll go to the top of the third, 20-0.
Oh, there's a good drive. There's a good drive. Is it going to drop?
It's down.
It's down in the sphere.
Welcome back. There's a ground ball hit to Brenna Benefield down at first. She steps on the bag for out number 1. Lady Dogs 2 outs away from improving their record to 14-1, 10-0 in Region 2A. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Call strike 2, 0-2.
Who is that pitching?
Ball 1. That is Sammy Siska.
Junior?
Time called by Coach Rob Brunell. He's going to come out and talk to Sammy about something he saw that he didn't like. Quick meeting, I hope. Call strike 3. Out number 2. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch up high, gets by Steffi and back to the screen. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Ball 4. Runner down to first.
So they have to be up by 15? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. They need to score 6. Ball low, 1-0. Throw down the first. She dives back in there. 2 balls, no strikes. Sammy has lost the strike zone here momentarily. Hope she'll find it again. Call strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball outside, full count again. Ball 4. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. For number 11, who was the starting pitcher. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Line drive caught by Little Lines for out number 3. That'll end the ball game, I'm thinking.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.